What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my March setup in my Personal Rings Filofax planner. So if that's something you'd like to see, then just keep watching. Alright, so January and February have been full of experimentation to see what works for me as far as my planning system, my productivity, because I want my planner to be functional. Planners and stationery in general is fun for me. So whether it's a fully decorated planner or just purely functional planner, I'm having fun either way. So this year I really want to push the functionality of my system and really make the most of what I've got going on to actually help me progress in everything that I'm doing, and help me stay on track for life, basically. So I've been playing around with inserts and just the different sections in my planner, and I think I've finally settled on what sections I want in here, what inserts I'm using for the year. There will probably be other inserts that I try out, just to see if something works better, but if it's not broken, don't fix it. So that's kind of the motto here. Anyway, so she is stuffed. This is 23mm rings. This is the Finsbury Filofax personal size planner. I love this size and I love the sturdy leather. It's got a nice texture. I've got an unboxing video in a previous personal setup video, so go check those out if you haven't already. But I love this size. It's very portable, and the fact that the rings aren't too big makes me kind of condense my inserts, so it's not too heavy, feels good in my hands. I'm not like a squishy leather person, like the Malden. I love kind of like the stiffer planners, but something that's just sturdy in my hands. So let's get to this setup. So opening it up, I have my logo for my Etsy shop. I think by the time you see this, I will have opened my Etsy shop, so I'll have that link down below. And then I've got a little latte here from Caffeine and Paper Co. I've got some extra little lists from Paper Test Designs, and I think it's the Planning with Aloe collab. And then I've got some planner reference things, so like planner sizes. This is from Hey Planner Girl, I believe. Yeah, so this I reference a lot when designing inserts. And then I've just got my Peanuts Planner Co. Planning routine and schedule in here, and then some Caffeine and Paper Co. stickers. I put these in when I have time, but typically my planner is not fully stickered out, as you guys already know. So this little flyleaf pocket dashboard comes with the Filofax organizers. So I've just got some pictures in here that I printed on my HP sprocket. I love that. And then I've got, this keeps moving around. So I've got some stickers in here. Hang on, let me fix this. A little die cut sticker from Sterling and Ink, and then this is from Paper Test Designs with Planning with Aloe collab. It's so cute. It's the coffee. And then I've got another little latte right here. I hole punched a notepad that I got from Cloth and Paper, I believe, and I just stuck it in here because it's sometimes I just need to quickly jot stuff down, like if I'm heading to the grocery store or something. So I just leave that in there. So I stuck some sticky notes right here on this Filofax dashboard, and then I used some washi tape to make a little pen loop, because my Tombow was slipping out from the side. I like to just tuck it in there, and I haven't ordered like an actual pen loop, and I want to be able to remove it, so I just stuck it on this plastic Filofax dashboard. Okay, next, I'm gonna try to keep it straight, sorry. Next, we go into my yearly section. This isn't a very big section. I tabbed some sections off with these sticky tabs from Cloth and Paper, and this is a dashboard for my shop. You can purchase this. I have it in personal size, A5 size, and pocket size, and there's a ton that come in there. It's just minimal leaf dashboards. So this is my yearly section. It's the Filofax Filofax insert. So you've got the current year, previous year, and upcoming year, holidays, and phase of the moon. This is also from Filofax. I believe this came with the minimal line of inserts. And then I've got a piece of vellum here that I cut myself. I just got a pack off of Amazon. So I only have it right here, but I want to put it, this thing is so stuffed it doesn't want to turn. That I want to put it in front of all my dashboards. So this is my inbox section. This is a section that's new, but is really, really helpful. So I've heard about this productivity method from Mommy Plans, and it's the getting things done method. You've probably heard of it, but I started the book on Audible and absolutely love it. And I've been utilizing that method the past few days, and I love it. It's taken so much stress off of me and my mind, and given me a relaxed control is what he calls it in the book. And so first I tested it out. So like I said, I want like my planner to be functional, and I don't want to like overspend on things and buy unnecessary things. So before I bought these inserts for my inbox, I just tested it out on notepad paper, stuck it in here, and as I'm listening to the book, I tested it out. And I quickly realized that I loved the system, the method. So I went ahead and bought the Mommy Plans Getting Things Done inbox insert pack. So this is another dashboard from that set from my Etsy shop. I have a Midori index clip on it and one of these, which this is not necessary since I have the Midori one, but I haven't taken it off yet. So this is the inbox system. Basically, this is like a trusted system that you check on a regular basis. It holds everything that ever comes to your mind. Like it's a to-do list that actually will de-stress your mind, help you stay on track with things. But you know, obviously you have to stay on top of checking it often. But if you do stay on top of it, it can be the best thing ever and change your life. So I highly recommend that book and that method. Go check it out. But this is a catch-all, and then I categorize it when I have time. So it gets it off my mind. And then when if I have the energy to go through this and categorize it, I'll do that. I'll just put a little dot. And then from there, these will tell me which of these inserts I need to put them on. So next actions are things that take longer than 2 minutes to perform, I believe. 2 minutes. Yeah. And then that's also categorized. So if I sit down and you know, I'm at my computer, then I have a section here that says computer, and I'm like, okay, I'm at my computer, what do I need to do? I come here and I know exactly what I can do at my computer. Or if I'm at home, I know exactly what I need to do if I'm at home. If I know I have the time, aside from my like time sensitive day specific tasks, these come next. So it's a really awesome system. I won't go into much more detail. I can do a separate video on that once I'm familiar with the system, but yeah, so I'm absolutely enjoying that inbox method. So my to-dos go here in my inbox, and then they get transferred to my weeklies and my dailies. Another dashboard from that set from my shop. I have another Midori index clip. I printed this on sticky notes, which was my first time doing it. I'm so proud of myself. I've never printed on sticky notes before, but it's the same planner, Paper Test Designs, Planner with Aloe collab coffee. And then my monthlies, this changed and then I changed it back. These are still Peanuts Planner Co. Monthlies, month on 2 pages. I did have month on 1 pages. I was testing out from Paper Test Designs month on 1 page. And I'm kind of going back and forth because I like having the entire month, but I also want the space to write down things, you know, like on the day, and not just have like a month capture and then have a list of things on here. It's kind of like one extra step I feel like is unnecessary. Like I want to glance at this and be able to just look at the day and know what's coming up. So yeah, I'm pretty set, I think, on this month on 2 pages. So that really hasn't changed. This is a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. So that's awesome. And then after my month on 2 pages, I have my goals. This is from Paper Test Designs. I really like this insert. So it's a quarterly quarterly overview. So you've got 3 months on the left and then a space on the right to write down whatever you want. You can use it as your, you know, your, what is it called? Your monthly overview, but I'm using it for goals. So I wrote that in, goals. And yeah, so I really like these. I love Paper Test Designs. I think she has really great inserts. And you'll see more of her stuff later on. So this is another dashboard set that's available in my Etsy shop. It's, I forgot what I called it, but there's 6 of them and they're different blues and mint color. I love it. I printed this on cardstock paper that I got from Michael's. This is also part of that minimal leaf dashboard set. I got some ink on it. I have another Midori index clip and then a vellum from Caffeine and Paper Co. marking my weekly overview. So this is my like catch-all for my weeklies. It's my pre-planning inserts, I guess you can call them. So I started experimenting with designing my own kind of like, I guess, week on one page. So you'll see the progression here. I started with just like a list insert, and then I put a week on one page and then put them together, and then I kept tweaking that and perfecting it, and then you'll see, so all the ones that I was experimenting on went in my planner because I didn't want to waste the paper, and then you'll see how it changes. So I was experimenting, printed a few out, loved it. And then I felt like I went back, I left it alone for a few days and then I went back and with a clearer mind, and I changed it to this, and I absolutely love it. So it went from this to a week, 2 weeks on 2 pages. So this is also available in my Etsy shop, but it's 2 weeks on 2 pages. It's hard to say, but you have the option to put in a notes section. So you can just stick it right in the middle of your 2 weeks, have extra note space if you have things you want to track, or if you don't want that, you just have the option to leave it 2 weeks on 2 pages. So I absolutely love this. I will refer to this when I plan in my weeklies that I have open on a daily basis, but I'm absolutely loving the look of these. So these are available in my Etsy shop, and I was experimenting with like printing them out, but yeah, I absolutely love how these came out. They're very minimal, and I wrote in the numbers, but the days of the week come on the insert. So that's available in my Etsy shop. This is just a paper from Michael's, and then it goes into my weeklies. You guys have seen this. This is the Filofax inserts, week on 2 pages. That hasn't changed. I split the days down the middle, and the left side is time specific things, appointments, and then the right side is to-dos. So that has not changed. I started tracking the weather up top, which I love doing, and then mark that off as we go along the week. I have the whole entire year in here. I did experiment with having half the year, but I don't know, I like not having to change it up. I want to like leave the setup as long as possible without having to take things out, because since it's so stuffed, I have to like, it's a whole process changing inserts out. So I just want the whole year in here so that it's there, I have it, I don't have to mess with the system and redo things. So just that same vellum from Caffeine and Paper Co. I have a ruler from Filofax marking off my tracker section because I regularly refer to this on a daily basis. Another dashboard from that set. Okay, so my trackers. I can do a whole separate video on this, but so let me know if you guys want to see that, because I love my trackers. Like, these help me so much. So this is a fillable insert from, it might be Theme Planner Girl, I forgot. But I basically just, I put in all of these. So you can edit this and put in whatever you want. It's a weekly cleaning routine, so I just put in what I do on each and every day. So I love that. And then all the rest of these are Peanuts Planner Co., except for this last one. It's Paper Test Design. So I track my workouts, homeschooling for 2 of my kids, day-specific tasks, which is the same thing as the one I showed you at the front, but I just wrote this in because I track I'm using this for reference / tracking. So I'm using this to track, but I'm also using it as reference because I want to see how often I actually do these things. So this is going to help me with my system and give me a good idea as to how often I actually tend to do these things. And then I will adjust from there. Like it seems like the bathrooms I do every 4 weeks, so that could go in like my monthly cleaning tracker. We'll see. And then I wrote down my daily cleaning checklist. I don't check it off because that's just, I think, tedious. This is just automatic, but I did want to write it down to just know, like solidify what I do on a daily basis. Reoccurring tasks, so things I get done on a monthly basis. This is a monthly tracker. This is like my health habits and / things that I do on a regular basis, like checking in the Fit Club and my personal development, my workout, if I got sunshine, when I went to bed, or if I got to bed before 10. This is my sleep and wellness tracker. I track my mood, I track how many hours I slept and my cycle. And then this one's also monthly, the same monthly tracker. I'm tracking my cycle on here. And then I put in from that same collab with Paper Test Designs and Planning with Aloe Coffee pack. It's just a list insert, and I'm tracking what I did last, like changing the changing things out, toothbrushes, sponges, things like that. And then this is the same from that same dashboard set that I think I call it like the floral blues or something like that. I love this one, that color. Okay, so moving on, I printed this out from Planning with B, and it's the In My Feelings, and I haven't used it too much, so I only put in a few pages, but I do want to give them a shot because I like how she has this set up. Sorry, I'm like off. So we'll see if that stays in there. This is kind of like an experiment. And then I added in just sending you printables, just line note pages. So occasionally pink gets me. I'm a blue / green person, but occasionally pink catches my eye. So these are actually pink notes line pages, which I really love, and I'm using it to write down what I learned from the Getting Things Done method book. So when I listen to a book on Audible, I feel like I have a hard time retaining it when I just listen. So when I hear something I want to write down, I write it down so I retain it better. So that's what I'm doing with this Getting Things Done method book that I'm listening to. And then it goes into my news section. So these are dailies. I did not think that I wanted dailies, but when I saw this insert from Paper Test Designs, it caught my eye and I loved it. So I gave it a shot, and it's been the most helpful thing for my day-to-day basis. So this one's also, you can edit it. So I typed in, I think, February, and I started it on February 11th, and it printed out all the way to the end of the month. And then I'll put March in here. But this is really helpful. So between the Getting Things Done method and my daily pages, like I think I could just live in my daily pages. I do like having the week overview because I like to see my week at a glance, what's coming up. So I keep them in there. But this has been one of the newest additions. So I printed that out, and then I tried it out on Tomoe River paper, which is not my favorite. I don't think. I don't like the yellow, but I love Tomoe River paper in the Hobonichis. So this is what it looks like blank. I put a line down the middle here, and I split the to-dos between personal and work, and then my top 3 tasks. So I'm absolutely loving that. This is my productivity daily page that I created. This is also will be available in my Etsy shop. There's a section for to-dos, a section for personal growth, like what I do on my Justenia printables, but just smaller. Notes, 1 through 10 lists, so you can use this for goals or anything you want. And then upcoming events, so appointments and things that you need to remember. This is from the same dashboard set from my Etsy shop. Okay, I added in a content section. So I've got a section for content ideas. And then this is from Paper Test Designs month on 4 pages, but I took these out, and you've got this, this is January back and front. So I'm going to track like my posts on social media and then like YouTube videos. So I like that. And then I've got a stats tracker for my content platforms. And then my meal planning inserts you guys have seen. I have my own meal planning inserts that I created. I started using Peanuts Planner Co. and then I created my own. So this is what mine looks like. I divided into 3 sections with notes on the side. And what I do is I write down Walmart and Costco because that's my 2 main grocery stores. And then up here, I track totals. And then this was like my first version of it. So we'll see which one I end up listing. And then just back here's notes. And then back here's my list section, which you guys have seen from my previous videos. But that, oh, and then back here is my stickers, which you guys have seen. Like, I don't really use a whole lot of stickers, but sometimes occasionally I like to have them, so I have them back there. But that is my March setup video. I'm so excited. This is like my everyday carry. It helps me stay on track and productive, and I absolutely love it. Plus it's fun in the process. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see my future videos. Let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.